Alright, on with Hurricane Irma.
Boats tossed. Here we are at this marina.
So when I feel, because I'm a bigger man, that I don't need you, and I don't need them. Sail away to the life we had, to the words we said, that we don't want to be grown-ups, and we'll always believe, say we never pretend, and at the end of the day, I still got all of my friends, I still got all of my friends.
In the last episode, we were cruising around Carriacou when I had to take a quick visit to the hospital. I had an extremely painful carbuncle on my backside, which had to be opened up, and Nurse Maria had to pack the wound every day with gauze. But I made a full recovery, and we sailed to Grenada where we picked up some more crew.
Hello, Julie. What's your expectation of being here with us?
Actually, it's not only one expectation. I have a few, having my life adventure, but also to learn a lot about sailing so I can go back home and one day have my own boat.
What brings you here, mate?
I'd recently come off a stint of traveling and had moved back home after a lot of change, many big changes in my life, and I've been doing a lot of work on what my journey is and what I want from it, and it felt like the timing was pretty awesome because I saw a post from you. We've obviously been mates for a long time but hadn't seen each other for a long time, and it came up saying that you needed a spot, and it just felt like a perfect message to receive at the perfect time.
How did you imagine this life before coming here?
Oh, I've been on 2 sailboats before this, and both of them, the cabins were tiny, the bathrooms, it was just like a faucet that comes out, and you're sitting on the toilet showering your head. And here, I mean, we have a real shower and a big cabin, and the first time I came in here, I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, oh my god, it's actually a room, we have closets, and yeah.
So today we're installing grey water little sump boxes, and we're going to do away with these diaphragm pumps here. We're going to install the boxes and pump these bilges dry, and then hopefully they'll stay dry. Got Jamie here on the tools again. Spaghetti of pipes in here. This was the side that wasn't underwater.
What are you doing?
Just the last hose clamp. So the installation is complete. We got 2 showers coming into this little grey water sump box, then we got the pump comes out. Don't forget to put in a one-way valve here, a check valve. That stops the water from coming back down into it. So I've wired it up. I've taken the wire from the bilge, the power from the bilge pump as well. So the bilge pump has an automatic float as well, which is this one.
Wait.
When you lift this float switch up, that pumps out. So that's working perfectly. That was.
Are you pooping also?
That was my stomach. Let's see if it works. If you want to turn the shower on just a little bit, we'll see this fill up. Just a little bit. Okay, so I can see the grey water sump box filling up now from Jamie's shower. Keep it running. Yep, stop. That just pumped out perfectly. Not a leak. So that's starboard side done.
Perfect.
So now I gotta do port side next. But first, it's time for a sandwich. Maybe even 2 sandwiches.
Okay.
So the last time we flew our drone, where were we? We were in Beckway, I think. We flew it up, and then one of the propellers came flying off, and it ended up going in the ocean, and then Jamie jumped in and got it, but it was obviously broken. So we've got a new one brought in by Brady from the States, and the smart thing to do would be to go to a park somewhere and fly it, but I'm impatient and I've set it all up ready to go now, so got the camera rolling this time to see what's going to happen. I'm super nervous. Oh, so when it comes back, you're going to catch it. You just grab it by these, or Jamie or whatever.
Yeah.
Just hold on to it.
yeah.
And then I'll turn it off. Marty!
The footage from these shots is shaky because I forgot to remove the packing material around the gimbal, so it could not move properly. Another amateur mistake. While in Grenada, we realised that the pioneers of the sailing channel industry were in town at the same time. So we sent them a message, not even expecting a response, but surprisingly enough they suggested we go for a beer. If you haven't heard of Sailing Delos, don't watch them, as it may make you unsubscribe from us.
I can't hear the difference.
I miss New Zealand so much.
Change English.
So do you spend time in Christchurch as well?
Yeah. Mostly in Auckland. I was in Auckland for...
Brady gave us an incredible insight into the realities of having a successful sailing channel and complimented us on our authenticity, which gave us huge motivation to keep doing what we do and be true to ourselves. The next day they paid us a visit on Parlay to see our hurricane-damaged boat in real life. They then invited us to try their new foil board, which turns out is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, keep the skirt of this hip. Yeah. And go hard on your heels and go outside the wake on your right side. Yeah. Heel side. Just go outside the wake. Once you're up planing, go wake front foot. But stick to your heel side. Heel side, heel side. Oh, too much.
We started to get the hang of it, so we decided to see if it was possible to do it behind our little dinghy. So Brady went first, and he concluded that our dinghy wasn't powerful enough to pull anyone out of the water. But I had to go anyway. I guess it's time to go on a diet, Brady.
You look like a model.
That looks like a porno camera as well.
This is how I shoot my adult films.
Every porno has come with a flip screen.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. I've heard from a friend.
I've seen the casting calls. You know, like the casting videos?
Yeah, couch castings. I've heard.
You look like you're in couch casting right now.
Is it?
What's your name?
Hi. My stage name or my real name?
Gross, dude. You're all hairy.
So we're into that baby.
The festivities continued into the night, but Jamie couldn't get over the fact that he was the only one that couldn't stand up on the foil board.
What happened out there? What was going wrong?
The boat driver.
Oh, the boat driver.
You get it, bro.
But then you heard them. That's not the point, but I grew up on wakeboards.
You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be.
Fucking pissed me out.
You'll get it one day, bro. Stick at it, kid.
I'm proud of you either way.
Yeah. Keep your chin up.
You're a good boy. You're gonna be alright.
#1 champion.
Daddy's proud of you.
I still reckon it was a lead in the board. It wasn't float, wasn't bouncing.
The lead in the board.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
That's probably one of my darkest moments in my life has been today.
I want to say sorry to my mom.
You got a good life. Great life, brother. I couldn't hide you for behind the yacht in the Caribbean. Shame.
Give me a ski. You got a ski?
What is it, 1970?
The good times in Grenada were coming to an end, and it was time to prepare for Parlay's longest passage since Hurricane Irma, sailing to Los Roques, Venezuela. Many people on many forums warned against going there due to the current political situation, but we decided that we would go there anyway.
What are you doing?
The dinghy is 2-stroke, 50-to-1 ratio, so we just put in 15 litres, so I'll put in 300 mils.
Are all the dinghies like that?
Nah, the 4-stroke. If it's 4-stroke, it doesn't need oil. If it's 2-stroke, it needs. So it's on 600. Oh.
Champion.
You should always use a funnel, you see? Don't film this.
Too late.
300 mils.
Is it your first time sailing?
It is, yeah, properly sailing. And
Wait, you didn't tell me that.
yeah, I said I've been on a couple of sailboats. None this big, none for this long.
You told me you're a qualified captain.
Yeah, captain of bullshit.
And you?
I'm excited.
About what?
The long passage during the ship.
What are you doing here?
Checking the medical kit to see what we have and if we have to buy a couple of more things just in case something happens.
I think our kit's pretty good here, but we're just going to stock
Want
up
to
on a few
make
things
sure.
because we're not going to be anywhere near anything for a couple of days. Just ask Jamie what he needs now, because it's going to be him that hurts himself. Jamie, what kind of medical kit do we need for you over the next couple of days? He's broken his ankle apparently.
Start with some
broken his toe. He's probably nearly drowned a few times. Yeah, how many fishing hooks are going to end up through your hand?
Don't say that. You won't hear the end of it then.
We don't have enough gauze. Like this one.
Why have we run out of gauze?
Because I've been putting that in your hole. I've been, how do you say, packing your hole with gauze.
Oh my god, we'll have to edit that. Marty, what do you reckon? You don't give a fuck, do you? Huh?
And what was the other pack?
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. You excited, Marty? It's your first ocean crossing. Hey? Good boy. I could be sleeping the whole time. Good boy.
Here we go.
Jamie had one last job to take care of before our departure. Cancel his phone contract in Martinique, a French-speaking country.
Vous parlez français?
Pour la français. This is not gonna work, is it? Oh no. See, no
Marty.
Join us next episode as we take on a 300-mile crossing to Venezuela, giving the mainland a nice wide berth to avoid pirates.